Stand by for manual transmission in 3, 2, 1.
Eeny, meeny, mining, mining, mining. Hey Mo! Nyah, nyah, nyah. 07 Commanders, MANaconda Dextra here. Since the fleet carrier update is going live on June 9th, I thought I'd share some builds for ships I'll be using with my fleet carrier. Since I plan on using my carrier as a mobile base for exploration, eventually I'll need to locate and mine tritium. For this task, I wanted a versatile miner with a decent payload and long legs. The Anaconda does quite well here on all counts. As built, this ship is capable of deep core, subsurface, and laser mining, and it has a cargo capacity of 256 tons. Unladen, this ship has a jump range of just over 58 light years, and with a full load, it still has a jump range of just under 41 light years. As always, check the description for a Coriolis link to this build, as well as links to all the tools and resources I use for engineering. While you're there, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more Elite Dangerous content. So, let's go to outfitting and break this build down. Starting with hardpoints. In the Class 4 slot, we have a single Class 2B turreted seismic charge launcher. This, along with a Class 1D turreted abrasion blaster, is needed to do deep core mining. While this isn't strictly necessary for refueling, since tritium doesn't occur in cores, it will help us cover general upkeep costs and pay for fuel purchased from stations, since we can also mine for things like void opals and low temperature diamonds that do occur in cores and icy ring systems. Next, we have two Class 2B turreted subsurface displacement missile launchers. Since tritium does occur in subsurface deposits, these should help us mine fuel directly. Finishing hardpoints, we have three Class 2D fixed mining lasers. These will come in handy for mining tritium and low temperature diamonds too. For utility mounts, we have a single Class A pulse wave analyzer. This is needed to locate asteroids with core and subsurface deposits. Moving on to core internals, we'll keep the lightweight hull and engineer it to grade 5 heavy duty with a deep plating experimental effect. This will give us a good hull boost without adding additional mass, and keeping mass low will help us maximize our jump range. For the power plant, we're going with a Class 5A engineered to grade 1 overcharged with the monstered experimental effect. This saves a lot of mass and gives us enough power with a minimal amount of engineering. For thrusters, we'll go with a Class 6D engineered to grade 5 dirty drives with a stripped down experimental effect. This gives us decent performance along with reduced mass. For the frameshift drive, we'll go with the usual Class 6A engineered to grade 5 increased range with a mass manager experimental effect. And for life support, we'll use the standard Class 5D for reduced mass. If you have access to the appropriate engineers, lightweight engineering would be a good choice here. For the power distributor, we'll use a Class 7D engineered to grade 5 charge enhanced with cluster capacitors. This saves us a bit of mass while still supplying enough power to keep our mining lasers running as needed. And we'll finish out core internals with a Class 8D sensor engineered to grade 5 lightweight. For optional internals, we'll start with a single Class 7E and two Class 6E cargo racks. This gives us a total cargo capacity of 256 tons. In the remaining Class 6 slot, we'll add a 6A fuel scoop. In the first Class 5 slot, we'll install a 5D shield generator engineered to grade 5 enhanced low power with a stripped down experimental effect. This gives us adequate protection while mining, along with a significant reduction in mass and power requirements. We'll also add two Class 5D and two Class 3D collector limpet controllers. This will give us a total of 10 active collector limpets for faster mining. Going with Class Ds rather than Class As or Bs will also save substantial amounts of mass for increased jump range. We'll finish optional internals with a Class 4A refinery, a Class 1A prospector limpet controller, and a detailed surface scanner. So that's the build. The whole thing should cost you about 200 million credits. When I tested this build during the last beta, I was able to mine between 100 and 150 tons of tritium per hour. According to the official forums, tritium mining is supposed to get an additional buff before release. Therefore, rates should be even better when this update goes live. So, Commanders, tell me what you think of this build. Did I miss anything? Are there better engineering mods than the ones that I chose? Are you even planning to mine tritium at all? Tell me in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, Commanders.
You will now be released from manual control. Mr. Dextra thanks you for your cooperation. You will now be released from manual control. Mr. Dextra thanks you for your cooperation.